Might as well make videos to entertain myself. So spiritually, I know what's happening, but at the same time, this human body stuff is just like I said. The human body stuff sucks. I guess I'll see as a human, I would ask, what would be the purpose of life? Is it one's destiny, or is it something that you have to go through? What is consciousness? What is the spirit? What is the soul? Um, I don't know. Oh yes, I guess I could. I talked about it. I could talk about it. I watched it yesterday. I guess it kind of doesn't really make sense. So I watched the movie. I should say I watched the series. I think I fell asleep on it yesterday though, on the last one. The series, fan or Fontism, or it's the movie where the old man is like a funeral home guy, and he's really an alien or something from another dimension, and he turns dead bodies into he reanimates them and make them into to like small people, and then they become like super strong, but I guess they're not human anymore, so they're like small people, but they're super strong. Um, and he's making them slaves. So I guess in this parallel world that he sends them to, he has to make them small and strong, for I guess because of the gravity, which was kind of bugged out. And I just talked about that in my movie, and I didn't in my video, and I didn't see the movie prior to me saying that. So he changes their physical dimension of the body so that they can be better workers on the in this parallel place that he's sending them to. So it's almost as though like if hell was a real place, hell would be an alternate dimension. So let's say if the creator send if he did send I don't know why I don't know why I don't know why God didn't just kill them, but if God did send the fallen angels to hell, it was a parallel universe. And so what it is that I guess over time, I don't know how, but they found a way to escape, or somebody found a way to get into their dimension and then freed them, or allow them to come cross over into the other parallel universes. So then I thought about Superman and the Phantom Zone, and that's why I guess the name of that movie is Phantasm, or whatever that name is. Whatever the movie with the metallic balls that fly through the air and they kill people. All right, that movie. I can't talk well in this under this frequency. This, like I said, it's tough being human. Y'all could feel how y'all want to feel about it. I know some of y'all be talking like some of y'all are super educated and I can pronounce every word in the vocabulary. Some of y'all, some of y'all are super studious and educated, so I don't want to compete with y'all. But I have common sense and enough knowledge to realize that when something is bullshit too. Like you don't have to be educated to know when something is not right. Like you don't need a degree to figure out like we're slaves in this society. Um, and politicians are bullshitting us, and politicians are like also shape shifting celebrities as well. Like the same people that's telling you that things are gonna be okay are the same ones screwing you over. And then because they play both sides of the scale, they're like I'm gonna be real. Like they can shapeshift themselves into a racist white person, and then shapeshift themselves into like let's say a black civil rights leader, and then they can go back and forth on like social media or go back and forth on like television, and you'll never know. That is literally the same people like playing you, yin and yang. And if you look at the yin and yang, there's no gray in the middle. Just polar opposites. Yeah, but that's what's happening. We're being played. It took me a while to figure that out, but yeah. Yeah, roll back. Roll back. Yeah. We're being played, man. These people shapeshift themselves into white people and black people and Asian people and Hispanic people. Um, whatever the political parties are or whatever the political groups are, they'll shapeshift into these different people and pretend like they're actually like um, coming to some resolution or they're coming to some resolve or they're coming to some or they're fighting. It's so manipulative. Like some of them will like shapeshift into different people and start fights with themselves, literally. And then they go back and forth on social media or on TV or whatever. The human side of me is just depressed because spiritually I know what is to come. All of this will burn. All of this stuff is gonna burn. I need some water. I picked this up yesterday. I don't know, I was compelled to pick it up. Something from nature. Right, but at the same time, it's very, very self-defensive. Like, it has little thorns or prickets at the end of it. Why would nature cause it to do that? And it's not like something that could like nourish. It's not nourishing. It's not like a walnut or a chestnut or something that like squirrels or things can get to. Why would it have a self defense thing? And it grows from a tree. I've never seen nobody try to eat a pine cone. So why would it develop this? But nature has a purpose for everything. I wanted my life to be as pure as water. But it wasn't perfect. Looking back at some things, I realized I wasn't perfect. A space heater just automatically turns on. Well, I have it set at, let's say, a certain temperature. Like I said, it gets pretty cold. I thought it'd be warming up around this time. It's supposed to be going into spring, and this is Georgia. I don't understand like why is this, why is it getting cold? And they keep this house cold too. I told you these people are vampires or reptilians. One of the two. I don't know what they are. Maybe reptilians are vampires. I don't know. I left some cashews out for the squirrels, and I threw some bread outside for the birds. I truly do love nature, man. That's why sometimes I go to the park just to observe nature. You learn so much about nature. Most of our technology just comes from observing nature. Planes fly, but they don't look like a bird. I think I've heard it said before. It looks like a fish or a shark. Sonar comes from whales. I think the Navy uses it. I'm trying to think what else. There's a bunch of other stuff, man. Solar power comes from the sun. Soul. Electricity. Lightning. Cars have horsepower. Some cars are named after different animals. Or they have the animal symbolism on their vehicles. Yeah, so much stuff. I just don't know what to think anymore. I just feel so betrayed. Maybe I thought I betrayed myself. I think I felt when the rapture happened. Maybe I was just lying to myself. I felt like when God took everybody. I think He was trying to take me too, but I think He was just giving me like a. I think He was giving me like a heads up, like I'm taking everybody. Get ready, cause I felt it. Cause all I see is like abandoned houses now, abandoned churches, abandoned cars. I look into the eyes of people and they don't look human. And I just don't know what's gonna happen. All my dreams is just all weird and jacked up. Like always, like these deities or these entities are always trying to get some type of energy from me, whether it's sexual energy or anger or lust, or like they just always trying to pull some type of energy out of me. Excuse me. I feel like I'm like the only person like on this planet, like not in this planet, but I don't think this is the planet. In this domed city, like I'm the only person like actually paying rent. Only one paying bills. I don't think nobody else is. I thought maybe I was like maybe I was abducted by aliens or something, and they're just like watching me and observing me. And then I thought maybe I lost my mind, and then I thought that maybe I died. And then I said, like, if you died, like, why would you still feel human if you died? Like, why would you feel the sensations of being hot or cold, or sweating, or having a need to drink water, or the need to eat food, the need to use the bathroom, the need to take a shower, the need to comb your hair and brush your teeth, wash your face, dress yourself? Because then that would be like the afterlife is just as terrible as life itself. Same foolishness. Still gotta pay bills. Still have to deal with people that you don't want to deal with. Be around people. I think that's been the hardest part, is having to deal with people. I'm not saying that because I'm a mean person or I'm an introvert and all that, but it's just that when you can see the evil in people, man, you don't want to be around them. And then you like, how long have you lived? How long have you been living? Were you in some type of cryo sleep thing? Is this a domed city like the Truman Show? Is this a spaceship? Is this a parallel world? Are you in this dimension that they call hell, and everybody just looks human but they're really demons? Heart hurts sometimes. My body aches sometimes. You shouldn't feel pain in death. Doesn't make sense. Pain is a physical aspect. You shouldn't feel pain. It's like when I used to hear about people burning alive. Like if at some point your soul will leave your body. Or being eaten alive. Like at some point your soul will leave your body. It'd be too much trauma. Your spirit will leave your body. It will leave the shell. I have so many questions. Like I said, spiritually I understand some things, but I'm still, because I'm stuck in this brain, like I'm like, I just have so many questions about like creation and life and good and evil, and why couldn't the two just be separated? Why did they have to be together? Is it a study group by aliens, or is it a study group by God or the creator? Like, is the creator just watching us to see, I'm gonna make some people evil, I'm gonna make some people good, and just see how they do? Why couldn't the good just live in one environment and the evil live in another environment? Why mix the two together? The polar opposites. Because I feel like I'm surrounded by evil now. I feel like my whole life I've been surrounded by evil. My whole life. I don't know if it was a test or something. Oh well.